What's up, guys? Good morning from Palenque. I'm actually on my way out today. I really enjoyed my time here. The ruins in the jungle were super cool, and staying here at Kinbalam Cabanas slash hostel is really cool. Literally, like I showed in the last video, we're staying right in the middle of the jungle, so it was really cool. Yesterday absolutely downpoured from 6 a.m. until probably about like 11 p.m. So we didn't really do too much yesterday at all, but it was just insane. It was literal monsoon rains. So we just like had some beers and chatted with some people that I met. So it ended up being a pretty good day despite not being able to really do anything. And like this whole area actually started to flood a little bit. It looks like it's calmed down quite a bit from yesterday. Still pretty high water. It was up to like here, and this was just moving so quickly. Still pretty high, but not quite as crazy as it was. Anyway, today I'm actually leaving for Guatemala, which will be my 25th country on all my travels, and that's a pretty exciting thing for me because I actually set like a personal goal to reach 25 countries before I turn 25 years old. And today I'm actually going to meet that goal. So that's a really exciting moment for me. I'm definitely proud. And yeah, I'm really excited to get there. It's going to be a very long day. Unfortunately, you can take a direct shuttle. It costs about 65 Canadian dollars. And it'll pick you up here and drop you off right in Flores, which is where I'm headed. But I decided I wanted to make a cool video and I wanted to do it as cheap as possible. So I'm going to go by local transport, so it should be like 3 or 4 separate connections, collectivos, buses, not exactly sure. And the whole trip should cost maybe 15 or 20 Canadian dollars. So it'll save me a lot of money and it should make for an interesting adventure for sure. So I just got to go get checked out and find the first collectivo to get into town, to find the first bit of transportation. So I'll explain a little bit more on the road if I can. And yeah, I'll catch you guys out there. Wish me luck. All right, made it into town. Now I have to find the collectivo. And actually, I think I've already found it.
Hola, sige.
Hola, tengo sí que. Sí, ¿cuántas? ¿Cuántas?
¿Tiempo o boleto?
Boleto.
¿Boleto 90?
Ya, tu tengo sí que. Sí, ok, gracias. Hola, un boleto tengo sí que. Sí.
Sí, claro, no tengo cambio.
Gracias. All right. Figure out which one is which. Tenemos. Sí. Okay. Gracias, señor. Sí.
And we are here like for so long now.
Right. Alright, we're on. 90 pesos, which is it's like under $5. I think it should take about like 4 hours. So. Alright, we're on the road. I got a good seat. Everything's going smoothly so far. so I'm in Tenosique now, which is the first stop from Palenque on the way to Guatemala. And it took, let's see what time it is now. It's 11, so basically it took 2.5, 3 hours to get here. 90 pesos, which is just over $5, not just under, about 5.5. And it was quite comfortable. I had the seat with all the leg room there, and the views were pretty good outside, nothing too crazy. I'm now walking to the other Colectivo stand, which will go to El Ceibo, which is basically the border town. Then I have to walk across the border, which I've never done before, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. I think it should be exciting. And it hasn't started pouring rain yet. I've got all the covers on my bags and my rain jacket on, so yeah, but I'll probably stop and get some food here because I actually haven't eaten yet, and I don't know how long the rest of the journey is going to be, so it'd be good to get some food in me. And we can show the streets of Tenosique, which I thought I would never say before because I'd never heard of this place prior to this. Well, I had to go ahead and jinx the rain because it's starting to rain now. I'm just gonna stop here in the OXXO and try to get some change as well as some snacks and probably some water for the journey. So it'd be nice to get out of the rain for a second as well too. What should we get? Also, OXXO is like a Mexican 7-Eleven basically. These for sure. Some snacks. Not sure what. And of course, classic. Maybe I should go for a bottle. Perfect. I should get some change as well too. Things are looking up. Yeah, so the skies have definitely started to open up now. Should I just get a taxi? I feel like that's the right move. I wanted to explore the town a little bit. Screw it, let's just go for the walk. At least it's not like freezing cold. Oh God. So these are the beautiful streets of Tenosique on a nice sunny Monday afternoon. Oh man, oh, my lens is probably just screwed with water. Whatever, it'll add to the atmosphere of how I'm feeling, which is quite wet. Glad that glad that I prepared my bags ahead of time so I didn't have to do this in the rain. Alright, I made it to the spot, and I'm actually not too sure when the next one arrives, but I think they come like every hour, something like that, so it should give me time to dry off a little bit, get some food, and get on the road. So, like I said, it's been pretty smooth so far. It hasn't been too difficult. I think this one is 50 pesos, which is like $3.50, so I think it should be a pretty cheap day. Certainly better than the $65 shuttle. I would have stayed dry, but I wouldn't have had an adventure. So I'm enjoying myself so far for sure. All right, got some random soup. It's got like some rice and beans, some like chicharron pork, and some random tortillas, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with, but hope for the best here. Very hot. It's quite nice. Cost me 60 pesos, which I don't think is the local price, but I'm hungry and it doesn't matter. And it's not tacos, so it's something new. Oh, it tastes very good. And if I don't end up throwing up on the convi later, it'll be a very good day. I'll put you down for a bit. Nobody wants to watch me eat, so see you after. We made it.
Long trip.
Yeah, especially back there. Disaster. Oh, we made it. I was so crammed back there.
I know, right?
Oh.
Oh, not yet.
Not easy to do this and film. We made it. Gracias. Okay, let's go across the border. Well, we made it. And I made friends along the way too, which I was not expecting.
Hi guys.
Hey.
So we're basically at the border now, and we have to figure out exactly where we need to go to walk across. Hopefully it's going to be simple. But you honestly never know. This is actually my first time crossing a border like by foot.
Oh,
So,
really? Okay.
Yeah, it's usually by like bus or
Oh, that's pretty cool.
whatever. So hopefully it'll be okay. I don't know how much filming I should actually do here. They might yell at me. All right, we have officially made it. Small hiccup.
Yes, we have.
Small hiccup on your part.
Small injury.
You had to pay, what was it, 600 pesos?
Yeah.
Because there was some issue, yeah, some issue with the immigration form, which is kind of dumb.
We sold one kidney for that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one kidney. Calm down. Trying to film here. But I've officially crossed into my 25th country. So this is pretty awesome. My goal was to reach 25 countries before I turned 25 years old.
Congratulations.
And we made it. I'm only 24, so this is pretty cool. Now we need to find a bus.
Yeah,
or something.
This is the bus.
This is it, yeah. There we go. This is taking us all the way to Flores. No, hopefully not. Anything with a little bit more leg room than what I had on the way here would be great.
I think we can buy all the water.
So we just stopped off at this like fried chicken restaurant, and I've been craving fried chicken since I saw it like 2 weeks ago in Mexico. So I'm so excited for this. And it looks so good. So I'm not gonna lie, I've already had a piece and it's delicious, but we've gone for seconds, and we have 20 minutes until the bus. So I think it should be okay. Hopefully that's not the bus that is currently leaving. Anyway, so super excited. My first food in Guatemala, and it's fried chicken, and it's delicious.
And we have this much tacos to spare. Tortillas, right?
Always giving tortillas no matter what. And it's like, that is a lot of tortillas as well. Holy. All right, enjoy your food, guys. good lunch. It's about $2.50 for a plate of chicken and some fries and random tortillas that I don't know what to do with. And our bus is right over here, I believe. That's the bus, yeah? Okay. And I think it's 60 for the bus. Maybe they'll let me pay. Yeah, I think 60, yeah. Maybe they'll let me pay in pesos so I can get rid of those, but we'll see. It's good. Hola, amigo. Gracias. Yeah, sí. Gracias. Oi, lo siento. Very strong man.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Just dropped my bag already. All right, who cares? Let's go. Oh look, Jesus is gonna take us to Flores. That's perfect. You know it's gonna be good. Yeah, we'll go for the back. Yeah.
Gonna be a donkey.
Good, let's go for it.
Yeah, okay.
This will be the ride of a lifetime. I'm going straight for the very, very back as well too.
Bad boys in the back.
All right, I've already had one concussion in the past couple of months. Here comes number 2. And there's our bags. Thankfully.
Right.
Yeah, good. They're coming with us. Happy to hear it. Sit over here maybe so I can get some leg room. It's the best bus of the day, that's for sure. There we go, yes. So our driver has just stopped literally in the middle of the road to have a chat with his friends. I've never seen this before. There they are, having a chat. I've never experienced anything like this. We're literally in the middle of the road. Now we know why it takes 4 hours to get to Flores. So literally less than 20 minutes has passed since he went and had his little chat. Our driver is now chilling out, chatting on the phone, taking another break. Here he is. So if you want a pretty chill job, come to Guatemala. You can work as a bus driver. You only have to drive 20 minutes at a time, and you get to take as many breaks as you want. Oh man. Well, we'll get there eventually. I should have booked my hostel for tomorrow night, maybe. Take a look at what's going on. So that's what's going on wherever we are. Where are we?
God knows. One would have to ask why the music is so loud. Why? It's been a long day. We're almost on hour 11 here. Almost there though.
Gracias. Well, we made it. Finally. That ended up being nearly a 12-hour day, but we made it. Now I just have to figure out how to get to my hostel, and it will be a full success for the day. There's our bus. And there's Jesus. Definitely the most comfortable journey, or most comfortable ride of the journey at least. And here comes a tuk-tuk, which is gonna give me a ride right to my hostel. Hola, Hotel Patan Express.
Okay.
See,
Yes.
¿Cuántas?
20 per person.
20 per person. All right, so I'm in the tuk-tuk now. My friends decided to walk because they were close by. It's gonna be 20 quetzals, and I don't exactly know the exchange. I think it's about $3 or $4. I think it's about 6 quetzal to the Canadian dollar. So it's somewhere around like $4. I think it's definitely too much. It should probably be around like 10 instead of 20. But it's been a long day, and I honestly am just happy to get going, so. And on cue, there we go. All right, so kind of jinxed it by saying that everything went smooth today, but it did, so I can't really complain. But unfortunately, my tuk-tuk driver dropped me off at the wrong hotel. So I gotta walk like maybe like 10 minutes to get to the right place. I guess there's two hotels. This one's just called Hotel Express, and then the hostel I'm staying at is Hotel Patan Express. So yeah, I guess we're walking. So not only did he overcharge me, but he dropped me off at the wrong frickin' place. Well, I guess this will give me a little bit of an opportunity to acquaint myself with the random streets of Flores. Because I think actually the island is just called Flores, and then here is like Santa Elena, something like that. Could be wrong, but actually I have no idea. Anyway, let me put the camera down for 2 seconds just so I can sort of find out where I'm going. I have no service, I have no SIM card, anything yet, so I'm just kind of going off of random directions here. So of course I was walking the wrong direction, and I've had to backtrack on myself. That's just typical of me though. Yeah, so as much as it sucks that he's dropped me off at the wrong place, I'm actually very glad that that isn't the right place, because it looked super, super dead. Like, it looked like one of those like just boring ass hotels. And I was like, that's not what I was hoping for. Like, the place I booked is actually a hostel, even though it has the name hotel. It's like a mix of the two. Sort of like the last place I stayed, actually, where it was like the cabanas and then also shared rooms. So it sort of has like a mixed vibe. But yeah, glad that's not the place that I'm staying, because that could be super depressing. And just let me pull the phone out one more time. No, never mind. I know I'm going the right way this time. Don't let that be famous last words, but I'm actually quite certain. All right, got planes interrupting the monologue now, but I'm quite certain this is the right way. So I'm actually staying on the Flores Island, and here's a bridge crossing some water. So those two things seem to add up to me. And here's a Burger King for some cultural experience. Can't really see much, but it's just all water out in this direction here. At least it's a nice night. It's not pouring rain, it's not freezing cold, and it's good to get a little stretch. It's a little bit windy, so hopefully it's not affecting the microphone at all, but yeah, stretch the legs out a little bit. Wish I wouldn't have spent 20 quetzals on the wrong spot, but what can you do? You have to have one minor hiccup every day, and at least this was right at the end instead of right in the middle or right in the beginning, because that kind of throws off the whole journey, you know. I see other foreigners, so that's always a plus. Gives you hope that you're going in the right direction. It's been a good day so far though. I think in total, with like some stops for lunch and everything, it cost me about 25 Canadian dollars, maybe like 28 with the tuk-tuk ride there. So that certainly beats the $65 to $70 a direct shuttle would cost, and it's not any shorter, and all it is just direct. So if you don't mind changing over a few times and traveling like more local style, it's totally fine. The shuttle has AC. You just open the windows and the collectivos, and it's basically AC. So you really don't need that. Yeah. The thing here is that I am headed in the right direction, but I also don't know where the actual hostel is. So I'm gonna have to start asking around when I get over here, I think. So I made it to my hostel. It's definitely more like a hotel as well, but it's substantially less depressing than the place I was dropped off at before. This is my room. 2 sinks, shower, hopefully hot water, bathroom, and then typical beds, got the lockers. There's my bed. Definitely looking forward to getting into that tonight. Long journey, but totally worth it. Don't take the shuttle, there's no need. This way you're traveling with locals, you're traveling for like a third of the price, if even less actually. And honestly, the time is not that much different. I think the other one might take like 8 hours. This took like 9, 10. It's like a 12-hour day, about 9 or 10 hours of actual travel. So realistically, not that bad. Totally worth saving the money and getting a more like adventurous experience as well. Plus walking across the border, never done that before, so that was kind of cool. And I'm officially in my 25th country, so there we are. Don't feel like celebrating tonight because I'm super tired, but maybe tomorrow we will. And yeah, totally forgot my friends' names, so I'm sorry about that if you're watching the video, but it was super cool to get to travel with them, have a little bit of company along the way. Definitely makes for a better journey. And anyway, I'm gonna just rest for the rest of the night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't know what it's gonna be yet, but see you then.